Now let's spend some time setting up the credentials for all of these three LLMs. It's a pretty straightforward approach of just creating the account and retrieving that API key to then place that API key inside of these credentials. I mean, it's a service that eventually, if you use a lot of it, it will be paid for. Ideally, they will make it as easy as possible. Let's start off with the Google Gemini chat model, and this is not the LLM. You can choose LLMs through this node, and one of these LLMs you can choose is currently ranked at second and third place of the LLM Arena. This LLM Arena, if you haven't heard about it, it's a way of testing LLMs. So you get a Model A and Model B. Then everyone around the world can type in something like, what is the best food ever? You'll see Model A and Model B typing out, and then based on these decisions, so pizza, sushi, chocolate, curry, tacos, ice cream, pizza, sushi, chocolate, tacos. Yeah, I prefer A. So I select that, then it'll tell me, okay, this was the GPT-4o Mini, and this one was Amazon Nova Micro V 1.0. That way they can get a final leaderboard with realistic estimations. Inside the AI Studio, google.com/API key, you can hit Get API Key. This is what will open up for you. Then hit Generate API Key, select your Google Cloud projects, create an API key from existing project. That should be pretty fast, and as soon as it's created, just copy down, head back to your workflow, hit Create New Credential, place the API key in here, hit Save. It will have a connection tested successfully. Get out of there. Let's remove these connections. And now let me chat with Gemini. It processed everything and gave me back an error. That's because the model Gemini 1.0 Pro is not enabled. So all I have to do is come down to the model, select 2.0 Flash, get back here, save. Now if I say hi, it should correctly respond. Hi there, how can I help you today? Nice. Now remove that connection, connect it with Groq. Let's open this up to leave it ready. Select Groq Cloud, hit Create API Key. And even though I don't go through the process of creating the actual Groq account, it's pretty intuitive, pretty easy. Just follow the instructions and you'll be fine. You can then access this URL, type in something like my free course. Wait for a while, copy this API key, head back to your Groq node, save. Now that that's saved, click in this dropdown and you can select a lot of these models. You'll see DeepSeek in here, so let's just test out DeepSeek. It did successfully use the reasoning model from DeepSeek, but then it also outputted its reasoning. So if you open that up and select a different model, such as, let's say, Llama, close that, reset this, hi, and that is it. Remove this connection, connect it now with OpenAI chat model. Now for OpenAI, it's kind of the same process. Go to this URL, which will be in the description, create a new secret key, type in free course, hit create secret key, copy that, head over to your API key, save it, and the credential was successful. So for this one, let's choose GPT-4o Mini, close that, save, and say hi. I just hit stop and it answered me. So let's refresh NAN to see if it's any bugs with NAN. Open up the chat, type in hi, and that worked perfectly.